and you just want to get kills and XP early on, or you have other reason, which is more macro. That means that if PR understands that Juggernaut is the only damage dealer from Alliance, that their only way in the mid game, like at minute 15, to doing what they did last game, which is pushing down towers and forcing fights, is to have this Juggernaut really farm so he can solo-handedly take down Bristleback or, you know, kill a Weaver on one stun. Then they might want to trial and just to try to slow down his farm, not letting him get Midas and stuff like this, so they can take the fights after. So that would be, I think, an appropriate reason for PR to challenge. But it looks like that StarSeries is just running around in his own woods, so I'm not sure how they want to lane this. It looks like it's a bottom solo mid, so that's unexpected, to say the least. I have no idea how they want. I think they're gonna do run double lanes and probably play the Enchantress Bristleback top. Sorry, the Maiden Bristleback versus the Enchantress. It's decent defensive, I'd say. You can frostbite the creep, you know, slow down the aggression, and Alliance doesn't have much to take down the Bristleback. It's actually smart. I really like the laning from. I like the decision making strategy-wise from PowerRangers. They've shown great, great strategy. Great strategy so far.
Yeah.
It's gonna be troublesome for Alliance once again.
I know, like, Cap might be a little bit sad tonight. Like, he's casting MSIB this evening, but he's a huge PR fan, and he's been preaching to me for a very, very long time that, like, these guys, they just bring something exciting to the table. They bring, like, something exciting, coordinated, and just purely entertaining.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what they've done here. Like, you're actually looking now, the Invis room, they got taken away. Admiral Bulldog won't come down. He actually scoured the fact out that the Invis room was taken, because he had his trees right on top of the position at the same time. So he's having no desire to come anywhere near these lanes. In fact, he's actually trying to just pull up. He's managed to block, but what have we actually got? The Arcane Orb just to get rid of this tree so the creep wave comes back down again. He can't finish it in time. Admiral Bulldog's actually managed to pull his the creep aggro up and will hold it with himself.
Well played from Bulldog, and he's still blocking the camp, so he's gonna do what he does on the offlane, which is really, really great. It's gonna shut down their XP quite a lot, but they can still kill him easily with the silence, the slow into the silence. But he's gonna need level 3 then on StarSeries, as he got Arcane first level, which is fine to kill the treants, as you mentioned. So we have the Brewmaster versus bottom on the mid lane, which should favor heavily the Brewmaster in my opinion. I don't think bottom can win that lane. I think he's gonna get cursed. And you can see that Aki already smoked into the opponent's jungle, and he's gonna be looking to crush that StarSeries, which is playing really aggressive on Bulldog. You see, 3 creeps. What can Maiden do versus this? Like, she can't do anything. She's just food against this.
At least can only be 2 now, and if she frostbites up the Troll Trapper, then that might be enough. But now we just sick. But there's no one close enough to it. Like, Admiral Bulldog's just a little bit too far. We Troll Traps and they want Moon.
Put down.
Set a blast. He's got Shikuchi 2 seconds. The ults are flying in, munches on a tree, and then Shikuchi's up. Down, secondary sentry ward. They can see him. The attack damage is enough from the Troll. So RK will get the kill. Nature's Prophet was also just able to reach him, but without that second sentry ward, they would never have seen him in time.
Yep, ends up being even worse for Weaver as she used her herself as well. So yeah, very unfortunate, I mean, for PR, but great rotation from Ake and great decision making. Bulldog told him that the Squishy was on cooldown. It was only level 1 when the kill happened, so it's 12 seconds cooldown, so it's kind of huge. Ake then decided to ignore the StarSeries and go for the Weaver. Great decision making. It's a really good kill to have, and now PR is aware that there's an Enchantress staying in their jungle, so they're under pressure. You can see that the StarSeries might not play as aggressive as he was playing against Bulldog, and now Bulldog is getting a lot of space. He's level 4, he's even harassing out the Weaver, so great movement from Ake, and now he might even backstab FNG on this mid lane. With a good clap from S4, they can really burst him down.
They'd have to catch him out behind it or wait for the lead to be on cooldown, however.
Yep, the lane is actually nice, as is. Yeah, okay, he doesn't want to go now.
They probably also think they're going to keep a little bit more pressure on Moon, because the Weaver is still going to be their major problem coming into the later portion of the game.
That's true.
Not to mention, like, StarSeries Mage, you didn't bring him down. Sure, he hasn't got a lot of CS, but he's finding the levels. So StarSeries caused a lot of problems for them during their last game. That's going to be in the back of their mind. And also up on top lane, like, you got Cheshire Cap, who's taking care of the pulls at the moment, with the Crystal Maiden up here. This lane hasn't really been contested. Brewmaster is 11 for 2 up here. Loader, he's currently running around with a Juggernaut of 15 for 2, but this is meant to be the safe lane for Alliance.
I don't necessarily agree with Aka's decision to stay in the large jungle because actually he got killed. I mean, I still question it because obviously the arrow.
Yeah, it's gonna hit Bulldog. That's a long time, and then she hit the bugs of him. RK's trying to heal him up, but he's already taking all the damage himself. Star falls off cooldown, 2 points in it. The extra style, Admiral Bulldog walks to the side. The bugs would kill him off anyway, but RK, he's in a lot of trouble. No one touchable to protect him. We just 6 already thrown out one concussive shot, and RK's actually really fast underfoot.
I think Weaver could have, or maybe because of the boots they decided not to chase that, which was fine. Nice arrow from FNG. Now, what I wanted to say is that sure they're putting pressure bottom, but then it's exactly what we said in the early game. Like their problem will be how to take down this bristleback. What physical damage is going to take him down, and that's the Juggernaut, right? And since Ake is letting this lane 2 versus 2, he's basically giving more farm to bristleback and less farm to Loda. So, I mean, he's doing great work bottom, but I'm just a bit afraid of their physical damage in the mid game. So let's see if it's the right decision. It was obviously a tough call, but I'd like to see how they play against this because they must be afraid of that hero. He basically was the reason they got stumped the first game. So. Yeah, let's see this because mouz is not doing that bad. He still has 30 CS to his name minute 5, which is a great farm actually. And it looks like he's going for Midas, so he won't really. Yeah, he won't really care about those
heading north
kills.
now. There's also this Centaur which will be controlled by RK, waiting to team up here with EGM.
Yeah.
But he got spotted out by the Crystal Maiden, and obviously Frostbite is going to make this very difficult to gank anyway.
Yeah, and the thing is that I'm afraid it's a bit late. Maybe with the level 6 on Loda it's fine, but Bristleback is already quite tanky now. He has 800 HP and level 2 Bristleback, so it's kind of hard to burst him down, to be honest.
One thing that we haven't really discussed though, like, is the mid lane. Like, we haven't talked at all about S4. Like, he is dominating this mid lane. We've seen a lot of time, like, FNG spent most of his time walking around. They went down to bottom lane, and just saw him coming back out of the secret shop.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Getting destroyed on the mid lane. This is a stomp. He has more denies than FNG has last hit. So, but honestly, I don't see bottom doing anything versus this Brewmaster anyway. She has no damage to harass him. Maybe you have to play very aggressive first levels and try to dominate him. But with the passive and everything, he just destroys bottom. Now bottom can just bottle crow, but she didn't even opt for a bottle. So. She could bottle crow and starfall to get her farm as well, but yeah. As far as running bottom, this is gonna be a tough one for. Actually, we were not going for Midas at the end of the day, going for power trades and probably what will be a Lincoln's or a Vanguard. I don't know, probably Lincoln's. As for heading mid again, yeah, he might want to kill that maiden that he just saw.
Easy. Oh, then again, if they can bait out S4 to come close towards FNG, then.
And they're trying to whistle back. Yeah, he's gonna die.
There's TP's on the way in though, and Loda. He's taking still a lot of damage here, and now Starfall from FNG. EGM is 1 hit away, and they've actually got Cat alive with the tree line. Admiral Bulldog TP's in, and okay, well the kill will happen, but in comes We Just Sick as well. Seal up Admiral Bulldog. He's almost got enough damage into FNG. She reached him. Admiral Bulldog will pick up a double kill here, but it does come at a price. It does for a Juggernaut and Bulldog to pick up the Bristleback and Marana.
Yeah, but also play from Bulldog. If he didn't TP into that one, that would be a 1 probably or 2 for null in favor of PR and probably a disaster for Alliance. So that's what we talked about. This Bristleback is already quite tanky and it's really hard for them to bring him down. They didn't use Dota as ultimate, so I guess it's the reason why he survived that round. I'm not sure if Dota was 6, I guess he wasn't. Bristleback should be careful. Loda almost went for the ultimate on that one. He didn't know if he had enough damage. Okay, they're gonna get the mid tower. That's a really good play from Lance. Great rotation by Loda, allowing S4 to take down the tower, and now he's close to Dagger. This game is looking very different. Lance is looking great in that game.
I think they actually might be thinking about coming into middle lane. Like, S4 was low, but with a salve as well as that healing ward from Loda, they're gonna loop themselves around the back of FNG. He took a Moonlight Shadow as well as Leap. So the potential to actually win on this gank is low, but when they find someone like a Crystal Maiden, that's a lot easier. A Nova, a Frostbite, and she's already dead. The Moonlight Shadow was used, but We Just Sick. Who's he focusing on? The arrow as she connects on Loda. 3-second stun, in comes Cheshire Cat, Starfall, already takes away his life points.
He's gonna force the splits. He should. He should force. Okay, nice one.
They need something more. There's silence. They got him. No split, he dies on the hill. Skywrath managed kept up with the chase.
Yeah, I don't know. The call was kind of hard for S4. You know, Brewmaster, they don't want to waste their ultimates because although the cooldown got reduced with not the latest patch, but the one before, or maybe the one before, I don't know. Anyway, it's kind of hard to just blow your ultimate because you understand that you might not be able to take the next fight. So the decision making was quite hard. I guess he should have ulted. He saw he could survive that one. I like the movement from FNG. He got crushed, but he's still trying to. You know, he's been in the 5 kills for PR. Look at that.
Okay. The hook stomp, set a blast, he just wants to run himself away from the Weaver. Weaver's going to commit the bugs to this one as well, and they kind of needed the negative armor to do so. But they won't have enough damage actually. RK runs away, there's another concussive shot coming in.
Close one.
But they got the bug off the back of him. And now, whoa, Sky, wait, what?
That was a nice try. I think he would have got AK if the ulti hit, but AK got a really good quick reaction.
Mo's about to throw the ulti out there. However, they're still liberating a creep wave here, and Cheshire.KIS trying to juke it around the tree lines with 5 quills to the back of Juggernaut. He had to back up.
Honestly, the individual plays in that game are very interesting. All the players are playing very, very aggressively. Yeah, this bristleback would be troublesome for Alliance. I'm pretty sure they're really struggling to take him down. But now they're gonna try again with Bulldog porting in. Yeah, that might be a kill. Yeah, that's a kill for sure.
Full sprays or not, like. Oh, but Cheshire.KIS, he runs up. You're right, he's up to 6, but he can't get himself a kill from this one. And Rubik was actually stealing quills and returning it into him.
Funny stuff. EGM has really good levels. He's level 7, he got Arcane. He's having a great game. And it wasn't necessarily an easy game as he was facing a 2 versus 2. He wasn't free to pull. So, yeah, good play from EGM so far. S4 almost has his blink. You can see that AK is trying to help him to get there. So, yeah. Also want to mention why AK is not going for the dodgeable, because there's just too much burst damage on PR's side, sorry. So there's no, like, the heal is way better. As you see, it saved him already twice or 3 times, I think so.
We're going to have our first 5v5 engagement.
Yep.
S4 though's got to pick up that blink dagger before this thing actually starts, but he's being trapped out of his secret shops. Or his side shop, Hammer Bulldog, frostbitten up, and they're coming over. There's already the silence over on Loda. They couldn't actually finish him off in time. The Bulldog will bounce through, but Loda, yep, he will go down. Meanwhile, back into the Brewmaster split, we've got S4 searching for one, but the Moonlight Shadow is giving a lot of protection, and EGM right being focused down by the Weaver. The Brewmaster sends him up, but she ends up helping the Weaver, buying him time while Cheshire.KIS, Stick Touch has already been used. S4 back into his normal self. The clap will go, but Cheshire.KIS, it's a triple kill from him. Admiral Bulldog's coming in for the last connecting hit, but J4's going to make this impossible, and Moon also. The damage from behind, it forced the TP out from Brewmaster, and now Moon is going to dive under Bulldog. He's got 1 second until he can TP. There's no override to saw him in, but the bug connected. Admiral Bulldog, he can't TP out in time, or can he? He's back and he's safe.
Great play from
Wait,
Bulldog.
they have to defend this still? EGM comes back to the top lane.
Though. Yeah, they need to be careful because now they have no split, and when Bristleback comes back, they're going to be looking to try to really dive. The thing is that Bristleback also has mech actually, so now this is troublesome for Alliance.
If they also get this Skywrath Mage ulti off on EGM, okay, Moon doesn't even care about that. There's just double orbs and concussive shot. At the same time, Skywrath Mage goes down. S4 came in through the rear, used that Blink Dagger and got rid of the Skywrath.
Yeah, he got solo XP on that, which is important for him. He was a bit behind in experience.
I don't see you really winning this fight, however, Prophet. Like, even with the jump in, I guess S4 is diving under the tower, but they'll force the Weaver back at least.
That was a good try. Now PR will just gather and fight. The problem is that Loda couldn't use his ultimate last fight. It's a really tough game for him versus Skywrath and Bristleback.
Oh, good clap! On the Crystal Maiden as well as Bristleback. The Prophet always flying through, but Loda, he keeps taking up the tower. He never shook the aggro. So Crystal Maiden goes down for the price of a Juggernaut, and FNG still got arrow available. So he throws this one out now. S4's waiting for the time to come in. Whoa! That was up target there, FNG. He needed that arrow stun to stop the TP back of RK. And
that's the Navi Counter-Strike player.
Yeah, that's the guy that hits headshots all the time.
Tower is under attack.
I like this FNG guy. He's a really funny guy.
He actually plays for now for a different team. He was part of a Thunder Dragons for a while, and then changed to something else now. End up leaving Navi.
Yeah, that's true. It's been a while actually.
Not that I keep tabs on the Counter-Strike scene. All right.
I'm not really up to date when it comes to Counter-Strike, but. Great backup TPs from PR. Loda died once again. He's getting really shut down, and again, I don't want to say we call it, but it's the Bristleback. He's having a great game. He's level 11. He's I want to check the network, but he's the first network in the game. And Dota's completely out, so Alliance has no physical damage to their name right now. It's gonna be troublesome, I think.
They're bringing a lot of people in though. Even if they don't have physical damage, they're still trying to win on these small little battles until LoTa can reach that physical DPS. And they're coming to middle lane, looking for both FNG as well as J4. Now, they've crossed the river here, so they're a long way away. They throw down sentries, so there's no way any invis hero can survive, can surprise them. But when you got S4, they can do that, and Lee's getting stolen. Telekinesis pick up, they get the kill on the Mirana. Of course, the main at least can counter Lucky Stars, but now throws out an Observer Ward, sees Prophet coming in and instantly bails.
That's a really good ward to have against Prophet because he's always farming that spot. I don't think it's such a big deal. Sure, they lose the bottom, but honestly, that bottom is, I don't want to say out of the game, but she has, her job is to put the Starfall, the Moonlight Shadow, and the IR right now. He doesn't have much on the hero.
This bottom lane, man.
Yeah, that's really risky from PR. That's very cocky from them to position themselves like this. It looks like they're.
Just is going to stick around. I don't know if he's trying to save Moon, but Moon's stuck inside this one. Now, Skywrath goes down very, very quickly, and Weaver just runs out north. Now, Arrow Bulldog, he's actually managed to get rid of the bug on himself.
It's actually lucky for Weaver that Skywrath show. I don't know if they could have killed the Weaver though. They had that on EGM, I guess the Weaver would have died. PR should defend the bottom tower in my opinion. If they don't have lift, they probably shouldn't. They're gonna be late for this. That's the really tough one. It's the hardest tower to defend.
Courier as well. Careful the Courier. He gets him back up on the tree line. Sprout's gonna reveal it, so the Courier will die. And Bristleback though, he's gonna make him pay for this. Skywrath comes in. Admiral Bulldog goes down. Probably gets stolen by EG. He actually managed to steal the Skywrath Mage ultimate, which he now is gonna return. But Cheshire Cat, he keeps with the cool sprays, and he's already got 2 kills. He's got 5 sprays into the middle of Arcade. He's gonna need this Mech also. Finally it goes there. Triple kill for him. The Brullies are dying off very, very quickly. J4's ultimate. The Earth Brullies will go and S4 into the clap, and there he actually waited out to get in front of him to go for the clap. And moves right in the back of Brewmaster.
Dagger in 3. Moon is not chasing this. Yeah, they don't want to chase that. Yep, I don't know. LoTa, I don't know. He didn't die this time, but he's really poor, and this Bristleback is causing trouble to Alliance. That's for sure. He got a triple kill. He's just gonna get bigger and bigger. And the thing about PR is that if they can, capitalize on those fights, then Alliance is in trouble. But if they get nothing out of this, sure they lost. I think Alliance lost the fight at the end of the day, but PR is not getting anything in return. Sure that Weaver's farming, but I don't think it's enough. So. It doesn't look that bad for Alliance, to be honest. They can have some damage thanks to S4's Aghanims. He's having a great game so far. If he gets a Aghanim in decent timing, and it looks like he will, because it's only 16 minutes into the game and he already has 2k5, then they do have damage to burst down the Bristleback. What I want to say is that steal from EGM actually won them the fight, or made it even, because he alone took down half of the HP of Bristleback. And even with that, they almost didn't kill him. So if it wasn't for that Mystic Flare steal, then the fight would be a disaster for Alliance.
Yep. Yeah, she look at Cheshire Cat right now, man. Underneath the tower, taking damage. 12 HP a second still regenerating for him.
Radiant's middle tower is under
and the mana keeps kicking in as well because he's got the Crystal Maiden Nora. That's just bumping him up. So the cool spray's easy. Arcade, okay, impedance damage, but Bristleback just turns his back so he's okay. Then Coils again will be stolen, but the arrow's coming up. Alliance able to evade it. The tier 1 tower will remain alive for now. But they're really not giving this one up. Now LoTa comes in, the bug's out from Moon. He just tries to do some physical DPS to LoTa force him back. As the Moonlight Shadow will trigger off here from PowerRangers. They scout with the arrow.
Yeah, if he hit 1 arrows, they might be able to win the fight, but right now he's not being very successful with those arrows. It's a bit of a shame for PR.
They're actually losing out too, because she looks towards top lane, like Admiral Bulldog's farming into Necro Book high level too. And that's going to cause problems for Bristleback. I talk about like Crystal Mate giving the aura, but there's still going to be Necro Book running off, and now they jump on Cheshire Cat. Spin in front, Brewmaster split, they want this guy dead. Wand and Mech already been used, and Skywrath can't get there in time to help out. In fact, already they think they can chase it down. It's taking up the creep wave for now. Mirana's already very low on top lane.
He's dead.
And they found Skywrath.
Yep.
Send him up, bring him down. He's got to throw the ulti out before he dies. And that's
they get a kill. It's Yeah, I don't know, it's a bit of a mistake, miscommunication from
bottom
PR, it
tower
happens.
has fallen.
Bristleback just stayed in range of the tower when bottom TP'd
Radiant's
out and the
top
others
tower
just
is
went
under
back, and
attack.
they had that ward in PR's jungle. That ward is hurting PR so hard, the one in their jungle, because Alliance saw that the 3 heroes were running back, then they instant went on the Bristleback, which was half HP. It was really cocky from him to
Radiant's
stay
bottom
there.
tower
He
is
needs to
under
be a
attack.
bit more careful, I think. The thing now is that Moon, he now has a great farm. He's been farming and, you know, getting some kills and assists the whole game long. Now he almost has Dinkins. He's, what, like 600 away, something around this, yeah, 500 away. So, yeah, the Weaver is gonna start being a problem for Alliance. And as you mentioned earlier, they have 0 lockdown for that Weaver. They can always, you know, cycle him because they have a lot of single target to disable the Lincoln, but yeah, I guess they can just try to carry the Weaver. I would go VKB on Weaver that game, rather than this one.
Yeah. Loader just walks up to a point blank range here, and now he realizes even physical DPS will take away 1/3 of his life points. Probably will go to Centaur Starter on the stomp, but RK cancels it, realizing the hero's already gone, and Cheshire Cat now will come in. They really want to finish off these outer tier 1 towers, and they got it too. The Centaur was looking for the denial,
Has fallen.
and it looks like it's going to get farmed up as well, so easy money. Attempted denial by RK, but not going to happen. But probably
The main-
split push
yeah.
going.
Okay, one thing very interesting is that S4 is not going high items. That's very surprising. They have the Triumph split in 5 seconds, so they're gonna be looking to go really soon. You can see S4 is in position already. Bulldog's ready to TP in. They actually need 10 seconds on Bulldog's TP, but the tower is not gonna wait for that.
No, Towers almost gone. Brewmaster just goes for the split, and already sends the Brooks back up in the air, but Loader! Skyrise Mage ultimate just evaporates him. They do still lose FNG, and Shikuchi beats on him by EGM. They got Moon caught in the tree line, but he's going to time lapse that. He didn't get the time. He never was able to time lapse. Admiral Bulldog can steal up between us and continue to spam abilities from this high ground. J4's also in trouble. Frostbite Nova, try and bring down EGM, but Shikuchi will save him. That mech touch by Cheshire Cat gives a little bit more time to fight on here. And you're right, S4, he's sealed up, losing half his life points. The cross spray just keeps on going. Plus, we nasal brewed up 4 different times. However, Cheshire Cat's losing his teammates. Like, EGM's fighting from the high ground. S4 comes back in for another blink stomp, but he's still got 4 curls in the back of him. And they're thinking about Cheshire Cat, and Chance even slowing him down here.
The whole time he can CP out. I don't know what he's doing.
Drunken Haze. They just keep going.
This might be bad. This might be bad because
Arrow flies in, it hits on S4. 4 stacks, Lowe's going for the spin. He's doing ultimate fireball. FNG looking for the starfall. Arrow actually stolen now by the Rubik as well. Arcade able to TP himself out in time. Leap up, giving that movement speed now, but there's the arrow coming into Brooks' face. Hit him in the face as well. Sheeva's guard from S4 giving a little bit more space too, but then Cheshire Cat neck already off cooldown. He gets through the healing ward. Provolone continues to bounce through as well. There's so much survivability, and this fight just won't stop. Yeah, Rubik is toast. The arrow comes down, making S4 have to just juke it around, slowing his movement down too. He also got connected on the bug, but he's going to find an illusion rune and then blinks away up into safety.
Yeah, it's been a really long fight. Great one. EGM played really well. The Bristol could TP out the whole time as Rubik used his lift very early in the fight. I don't know why he stayed. It was a bit, yeah, I don't know, a bit questionable decision making, but great fight. At the end, I'm not sure who it favors. One thing I want to mention though is that Alliance's way to play versus PR's strategy is different. They adapted. You can see that Bulldog is joining the fights only when the split is ready and when they are willing to take the fight. And now he has Necro 3. He wasn't doing that with obviously he had Lone Drake, but it would have been S4 to do that last game, and he didn't, so he never got to his Blink Dagger on Batrider. So better decision making from Alliance. I feel it's like they woke up because of the first game, and now they're getting a faster round. Or can they get it? If PR can contest that, it's huge. They have a private split to Alliance.
Moves in the middle of the pit, he gets through the healing wall to start with, and then they jump out. Brewmaster's gonna split off, and Crystalmane's dead. She tries to turn around, the pick up and throw down. Wait, what? Okay, now they do finally bring it down.
This
And
is gonna be
Crystalmane sent up in towards the air. PR, they're getting hit by absolutely everything. S4's Brewmaster ultimate has just caused so much havoc. Now they can move over to Cheshire Cat just to pop up so they can see him as well, and he just turns into Arcade. So maybe now it's time for PR to turn. The arrow, however, will not be able to connect, but Moon rejoins the engagement, and he's focusing over on this Enchantress. It's going to take a while to bring him down, however, but they've got to keep these cool sprays coming out, and Arcade does take a fall. They move over to Loader as well. really slowed up. He's got ulti in 5 seconds time. He may need to use it just to survive through this, but it's physical DPS. S4 comes back in again. Luckily for Loda, he had the Aegis model, so he can come back out and get a full ultimate, a solo onto Cheshire Cat here. If he wants to throw it out, he sees mouz as well, so he's got 2 different targets to choose from, and there goes the ultimate. Cheshire Cat tanks it, however, pops up the main charge, and in comes Admiral Bulldog. With also these Necro units, Skywrath, however, will bring down EGM. That ult will kill him down no matter how far he runs away from this one. While mouz, so low in life, Chikuchi up the hill. They can see him because of the Necro units, but they can't keep up with him into the tree line. Looking at TP out, the Nova tries to slow him up, but a spin from Aloda almost got him, but it was S4 to get the last hit in. Now they move over to We Just Sick. 24 to 18 on the board. Alliance, this is just a brawler game, man.
Yeah, S4 is carrying Alliance really hard. That game he's playing out of his mind. Like awesome plays, awesome micro. The Bristleback is not doing anything in the fight. He's just being cyclone the whole fight. And the Weaver doesn't have enough items to be really to cause trouble to Alliance yet. It might happen, but the thing is that Alliance is catching up very, very strongly. Like Aki almost has Again, Loda now has Yasha, Manta style if he wants to go for it. I don't want to you know, be wrong, but I think it removes the quill spray stacks, and it should obviously remove Skywrath's silence. So Manta side is definitely a good item to get for Loda that game. I hope he goes for it, unless he wants to just get a BKB now, which is also fine. Anyway, this game, what's very different is that the Skywrath isn't able to silence the Brewmaster, because S4 is very fast at popping his ultimate, or he just waits the right time, but he always gets his ultimate right in those fights, and Loda wasn't able to do that last game. Obviously he had a way, like the game was way harder for him as he had no dagger, and that's the game-changing factor. Yep, I don't know how PR wants to adapt to that, because the straight pushing into Alliance won't work anymore, that's for sure. They lost many fights, and now they can't really go in like this against that Brewmaster plus Prophet that now has Dagger plus Necro 3, so he's gonna be looking to split push really hard against PR, and they have nothing to catch. The big difference between this game and the other one is that in that one, Alliance played better at split pushing and only taking fights, you know, getting the best of the time usage they had, and also PR has nothing to initiate, no long range initiation such as a Fisher or something like this. So the game is very different. PR are wasting a lot of time in front of Alliance's tower,
Dire's
and
bottom
it hurt
tower
them a lot.
has been denied.
That Bristleback wants to go for a pipe. I'm not sure I agree with that.
PR's got a kill on top lane. They're using Moonlight Chance to initiate on the EGM, and they are going to nuke him down as quickly as they possibly could.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal though for Alliance. It's just the support that dies. I mean, he has his core staff already. He bought the wards. He probably lost like what, 50 gold or something. Yeah. Doesn't really matter. It's always good to get kills, but they need more than this if they want to come back at that point.
Well, they may try and force it. Admiral Bulldog's now up on the top lane. He'll evade
he
the
saw
arrow to start with. And now FNT comes up to try and fight. And Admiral Bulldog sums up his units. And he's looking to try and fight this one, but this is not going to end well. Because the bugs him, the Skywrath mage only hits perfectly. And that's a little bit more of a bigger deal.
That was really weird. Like, he saw the arrow and he had the dagger ready. I think it was baiting. It was probably the call from whoever makes the call in their team, but yeah. End up staying 1 second extra.
S4's coming out with this too, like...
He has no mana actually. He doesn't. S4 doesn't know that.
Skywrath is also really low on mana, but now the Necro units are coming out. They seal him up to start with. They need more help than this, however, and they need the arrow to connect. Yep, with Arcade coming in close, they just TP out. They realize the problem. There's no stunts here to stop them, so they just get out.
Good TPs. Good TPs, yeah, that's the problem with Alliance's lineup. They have only 2 disable in the whole lineup. Like, obviously when Brew isn't in the split form, but they have only the ultimate from Loda and the lift from EGM. They have nothing else right now, so they can always TP out, yeah. He's going for Deso over BKB, which is actually fine. I know I called the BKB, but since it's always Brewmaster that's being lifted up in the air, so Weaver needs damage. He doesn't care about the Brew disables. He's being ignored in the fight, so BKB is obviously the right choice. MKB was also decent, I guess, to burst down the Brewmaster during the disables. But yeah, I guess this was cheaper, so faster way to get some damage, and they definitely need damage now. They're going on Aki once again. They see them. They have Sentry plus Ward, which means they see them on the minimap. So yeah, now they're
that doesn't work anymore.
You don't see anymore on the minimap?
Nope, there's no minimap, there's no normal vision for sentries now.
Alright.
For Smoker to see. For normal vision though, that's what broke it just then. The observer was around the corner, he just came in just close enough to RK, hugging the tree line that he got scattered
Radiant's
out.
courier has been killed.
Oh, the Radiant courier died, I don't know where. Okay, Bulldog. They had a ward and he brought this to Weaver.
It was a very good thing that Desolator did reach its target before the end.
Good timing. BKB on S4, yeah. So they're gonna have to deal with the level 3 premise split, that's for sure. No matter how they play the fight, now it's over. And I don't like the pipe plus mech on the same hero because he's getting cycloned and I don't know. The thing is that then it's like about 7k gold wasted when he's cycloned, that they can't use those items, so it's a bit of a shame. Alliance is gonna be looking to fight this for sure. They have Necro 3 ready on Bulldog, that's gonna TP in and backstab the supports. It's gonna be a really hard fight.
Sheep is already on a Cheshire, CaspeRRR hazing him up as well. And now they're gonna seal up S4, the swivel cut, but just after the only from Skyrock has dropped out, and FNG's in a lot of trouble. Underneath the tower, being locked and controlled, while the Bristleback again set up and towards the air. He triggered the pipe off, so there's not as much magical damage being dealt out to him. But at the same time,
top tower is under attack.
Just keep on the chase. Telekinesis off cooldown in 5 seconds time, and they just send him up. They hold the Bristleback here, and the question from PR is they bring more heroes up because they got actually an Aegis Prophet. Okay, now he does come and enjoy the fight. Admiral Bulldog just brings in his Necro units as well. Cheshire Cat's gonna drop. 70 seconds on the sideline. Admiral Bulldog was already pushing in the bottom lane. That's why I wasn't quite sure if Alliance would come back or if PR want to commit any more heroes to this fight. Are they waiting in the tree lines to gank this?
This is funny. I like the decision making from S4 to bait the silence, so he made sure Lola safe, as Lola didn't go for any item but Aghanim, so he can still be killed under the silence, and also great decision making from Bulldog to this side. Oh, okay, buyback from Bristleback.
The bugs are out. Admiral Bulldog silenced up first. Mouz gonna have a lot of this, and yep, as you said, Bristleback buys back. But all they're getting is like Nature's Prophet, RK TP's out to safety. The arrow flies out, but it did get some vision of S4, but he blinks himself down and will also TP out to safety.
Yeah, so that wasn't worth it. I don't think so. They lost a tower plus a Bristleback buyback. I mean, it's still okay to kill Bulldog, but it doesn't change anything to the game. So great try though. That's the best try they could have got. That one, like now. And if Rush was back anytime soon, then they could have Rush, thanks to that kill. But unfortunately for them, it's not the case. Yeah, I really like the decision from S4 to bait the silence and also the Kairos ultimate. Great play from him, and also Bulldog to keep on split pushing. He's really good at assessing if his team is gonna win or lose the fight, so if he needs to join it or not. And if he doesn't join the fight and the team still wins it, then it's a double win, as he was able to take down another tower. So really good decision making from Bulldog that game. It's all gonna be a go out the next rush. You can see that the Alliance doesn't want to let it. They're already scouting. So PR will have to fight this, I guess. Bottom is I don't know if it's catching up, but now she has meds, so maybe it will help her farm a bit more.
It's taking a while anyway for FNG. Yep. And the fact that he keeps dying within every single fight is also not helping the case.
Yeah, he's having a really bad game. And now that Enchantress has Aghanims, now Alliance has the damage. Now there's no problem for them to fight the Bristleback because Bulldog is dealing a lot of damage, so is Ake and so is Loda. So
look how Loda built as well. Didn't finish the mana, built a Maelstrom, and just got his Aghanim scepter.
Yep. S4 really carried that game for Alliance, that's for sure. He played awesome.
Yeah. Well, it's not over just yet. For Alliance are looking in a very commanding position.
Yep.
Their gold advantage is actually stretched to 13k. The experience was actually looking a little bit better for them before, but it's kind of to turn back up again. There's 5,000 advantage of Alliance, but they had like 8.5k at one point.
What they really need now is that Weaver baiting spells for Alliance. They need Weaver to play very aggressive. It's the only way. Like they need Alliance to do some mistake, because if they play the fight correctly, and I'm expecting them to do so, it's gonna be really hard for PR to win any fights.
And Admiral Bulldog and Loda, they're sick of this of PR being up on the top lane. PR's major weakness is the ability to deal with split push.
Exactly.
They're always looking to fight, so if Admiral Bulldog keeps that pressure on the bottom lane, which he easily can, especially once now he purchases the ult. The courier's coming out to pick up the Hyperstone right now. Once he gets that, like this push is gonna really hurt PR all the time.
Alliance should initiate top, even 2 versus 5. If they can cancel TPs or, you know, make PR not able to TP back and defend, yeah, then they're gonna take cracks with Loda plus Bulldog. So it looks like PR is going back and Alliance has no wards to scout that, so they're very afraid. They denied the top tower, Rush is back. They're gonna be looking to rush, probably they will go in right now, yeah, they're going. So they're getting a lot probably on Loda because he's the squishiest target on their side, the main target for PR, and then I'm pretty sure they can even push base.
And look at the damage they can just pump out to this guy.
Yeah, that's insane.
And that's just 3 heroes, that's not even all of them. And looks like maybe Moon, the bugs will come out, but it's already too late. By the time the bugs hit, Roshan's already dead. The arrows get soaked up too, so there's no opening for anything for PR to jump into this. The Aegis model is in fact on Juggernaut.
And you can see the decision from Alliance to pop Necro 3s and basically every spell they had Enchantress auto attacking with impets as well. They didn't want to take the fight in the rush because they understand that if they're able to take the rush, which they did by the way, then the game is pretty much, I want to say over, but Pierre is in a really tough position. So again, they're playing it safe, which is fine. And now they're gonna be looking to push into the mid tier 2 and probably RoX, I think, because PR, the problem of their draft, as you said, they can't catch anyone, but they can't also really unpush. They have very bad wave clearing. They have like the Nova from the Maiden, but it's not gonna clear the treants. So PR is able to really harass, like, or try to start taking down buildings. And the tier 3 and the RoX.
Yeah, there's a lot of things coming out about Lotus positioning. He was up on the cliff with an invis through, and there was a split moment when Skywrath was almost in range for like a Juggernaut ultimate, which means Skywrath will be dead before they started. Now, the split push is happening right now from PR. FNG's pushing at the bottom lane. He's actually almost got enough money for his BKB, and Apple Bulldog's gonna fight a man's man. And that's FNG. Leap away. He almost has to TP instantly, but he knows how much damage Admiral Bulldog can pump out. So a solo kill against him, because he bought both the Overclock and the Mythical Hammer too. There is no buyback money for this Piranha. And Dota just spins out most of the attackers of the Skywrath main. Well, S4 jumps in deep, and BKB, and then goes into the split. No other control. Juggernaut is bouncing around too. I think it's hoping for more hits there over on J4, who is being forced a lot further inside the base, and he will go down, while Moon also being locked and controlled. Centaur Stomp, just a little too late there from RK, but it doesn't really matter. Cheshire Cat's the only one trying to defend up against Alliance. Back on the ranks, Loda has to spin outside the Skywrath base, hold him, but he comes back in for the tower, while Cheshire Cat, brought down by S4, the mid-ranks is totally dead. And if they can bring down Moon as well, you may even get a GG call out here from PowerRangers. Moon's chasing for it, he gets the kill on RK, but he loses his life for it, and Alliance, they're just going to rotate bottom. Put the final nail in the coffin and level the series up 1-1.
Yeah, it was, I mean, it was called, I don't know, it was really the first fights where they lost it to S4 Brewmaster and did some unfortunate mistakes. Yeah, GG. There's really nothing they can do, and Alliance played that perfectly, and now they're way too far ahead for us. So, the thing is that PR doesn't have any mechanism to come back in that game. Like, there's no, I don't see any opening to try to bait some fight, or they're really doomed in that game.
Yeah. For them though, if they got the momentum in this lineup, it would have been something very different as far as the game goes.
Yeah.
They didn't get the control over the Brewmaster, as you said before during the game.